Find the first four terms in the expansion of a plus b to the 15 in ascending powers of x. Now your calculator will quite happily expand for you. So action, transformation, expand. And if we put in here a plus b to the power 15, it will quite happily do it for us, although the order is a bit strange. I'm going to do it just manually. So ascending powers of b, that means I need to start with a to the 15 at this end. Then it's going to be 15c1, a to the 14, b to the 1. Then 15c2, a to the 13, b squared. And then 15c3, a to the 12, b cubed. And that's the first four terms. So we just need to tidy that. So that's a to the 15 plus 15 a to the 14 b. And then we need 15c2. So 15, 2. That's 105. A to the 13 b squared. And then we need 15c3. 455. We now want to use the expansion to find the first four terms of 3 minus 2x to the 15 in ascending powers of x. Now your calculator once again will quite happily do this, but we're told to use the expansion, so we've got to show the working here. There's no doubt that you can actually just do this to check that you got it right afterwards. So if we look at this, we can see that a is equal to 3, b is equal to negative 2x. So what are we going to get? We're going to get 3 to the power 15 plus 15, 3 to the power 14, negative 2x. Then we'll have 105, 3 to the power 13, negative 2x squared, and then 455, 3 to the 12, negative 2x cubed, and so on. So we just need to calculate those. So 3 to the power 15 is this number here, 1434, 8907. And then the next one's going to be negative, because our negative is just to the power 1. We've got 15 multiplied by 3 to the 14 times 2. So that's 1434, 89070, and there'll be x on that one. And then the next one is going to be 105 multiplied by 3 to the power 13 and multiplied by 4. So that's going to be 669,615,660x squared. The next term will be negative because the negative 2x is cubed. And we've got 455 multiplied by 3 to the power 12 times 8, 193, and then 3 fours. So that's 193,444,5240 x cubed. Now this next one is quite tricky. Find the first four terms of 1 plus x squared to the 5 in ascending powers of x. Let's just get the calculator out of the way for a moment. Now that's not a binomial, so you've got a choice here. You can either make it into 1 plus x squared, or into 1 plus x squared. Now this one in this case is easier to deal with because we're going in ascending powers, so then we don't have to expand this one here to the power 5, for example. Now we want the first four terms. When it's fully expanded, that's going to be a constant term, a term in x, a term in x squared, and a term in x cubed. So we're only wanting things up to x cubed. So we'll start by using a plus b to the 5, which we know is a to the 5 plus 5 a to the 4b plus 10 a cubed b squared plus 10 a squared b cubed. And I know I'm not going to need more than this, because if we go to b to the 4, then everything's going to have more than x cubed. So that's going to give me 1 plus 5 times 1 x plus x squared plus 10 times 1 x plus x squared squared plus 10 x plus x squared cubed. So that's equal to 1 plus 5x plus 5x squared plus 10, and if we square this we get x squared plus 2x cubed plus x to the 4, which we don't really care about, the x to the 4. And then we've got 10 x cubed plus lots of stuff we don't really care about. So that's going to be 1 plus 5x plus 5x squared plus 10x squared plus 20x cubed plus 10x cubed, and lots more stuff that we don't care about. So that's 1 plus 5x plus 15x squared plus 30x cubed, and so on